Hello, Gemini. It's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here with your July 2025 mid-month general reading. We're exploring the second half of July 2025, and this reading is for you, the twins, the air sign of Gemini. Thanks so much for taking the time to be here. Please do like and subscribe, and if you know any of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, it's helpful to watch those as well for additional insight and perspective. If something really hits home with you and you would like to maybe take a deeper look at something in your own personal life, or you simply like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or perhaps as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can see that information also by clicking on the description of this video below. I would love to hear from you, and I can usually get back to you within 24 hours. I do offer lots of different choices of readings, types, lengths, cost, style, spreads, all areas of life. I do 6 and 12-month overviews as well. And I'm pretty diligent about timely scheduling of readings, so email me if you're interested. Okay, Gemini, our beautiful twins. Let's see what's in store for you for the second half of July 2025. Change. We have death. Endings and new beginnings, change, letting go of the old, rebirth. That's why the snake is often symbolized there, right? Because it sheds its skin and becomes something new. We have the Three of Coins here, people working together, teamwork, collaboration, compromise, and negotiation to come to agreement or come into alignment. The Three of Wands, starting to see your efforts paying off, feeling really good about what you've done and feeling even more positive and optimistic about the future. Your crowning energy, the overall focus, is the Four of Cups. So change is afoot here with death. Your crowning energy is the Four of Cups, thinking about it. There may be an offer or opportunity in front of you. Some of you may be feeling a little bit apathetic about it. Sometimes the Four of Cups can represent that you're in a situation that isn't exactly ideal, but you are getting needs met from it, and it's familiar, and you're reluctant to let go of it for something new, even if that new thing might be better for you, perhaps because you've gotten complacent or stagnant or a bit apathetic. Sometimes the Four of Cups can just represent needing to take some time to consider a new path, a new option. So let's unpack that Four of Cups a little bit. We have the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So whatever this new offer or new opportunity is here, it also contains within it the possibility of letting go of a burden that you've been carrying for quite some time. And it's coming to an end, needs to come to an end in order for you to have a new beginning, perhaps an emotional new beginning. Some of you, it might be the offer of new romance, new love, new romance, or emotional renewal in an already existing situation or relationship. But this is just the beginning kind of hope, of the heart opening up again and laying down some kind of heavy burden. All right, let's take a look at death. Change. Shedding the old skin, cutting away all that just is not good for you anymore so that you can move forward. The Four of Cups again. The Lovers. Interesting. This showed up for your sister sign, Libra, in terms of significant changes, significant choices. This speaks of, it can speak of a particular relationship, a very strongly connected relationship, decisions made about that relationship or decisions made in another area of life that impact a relationship. But it also represents whether we're making, whether the choices that we've made or choices that we're making are in alignment with our true core values. Four of Swords. So we have that Four of Cups twice, the Four of Swords, taking time to step back, to rest, recover, renew, perhaps gain a different perspective. It feels like, yeah, there's decisions and choices that need to be made here. They might be about a relationship. They might be in another area of life that affects a relationship or partnership. The Three of Coins. Getting everybody on board, working with a group of people, another person, a group of people, to figure out how to navigate through this. Death again, changes, and the Ace of Pentacles, a new practical beginning. It might be a new job, a new project, moving, a new role, moving, relocating. Maybe working with other people to help you navigate through these changes, or what needs to happen, what needs to be done. There may be, I feel like in order to moving forward on this new path, it feels like it's a process, and there's details or specific things. Some of them might be legal for some of you that you have to move through on this process. And legal can mean anything from, if you're moving and relocating, if it's international, then there's visas and travel and passports and all that kind of stuff. Might be a new job, or just moving, relocating somewhere else. Some kind of new, something. It feels kind of like your life would be going in a really different direction here. But there's also a sense that this is going to bring balance to something in your life that has been working for you, but not in a great way. Kind of like a broken leg that eventually heals, but it doesn't really heal right, even though you can still walk on it. It feels like something's also being corrected here, which is interesting because that's an energy I also picked up from Libra's reading. Let's take a look at this Three of Wands. I love how it ends, because the Three of Wands is you feel good about the groundwork you've done. You feel good about, perhaps starting to see some of your efforts paying off, and you're feeling really very positive about the future. The Star, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism. I think actually Libra got this in the same position as well. Now, in the tarot, the Star comes after the Tower, which usually implies like death. I mean, change is afoot here, and it doesn't look like it's cards like the Tower or cards like death is change that it's just change. There's nothing we can do about it. Well, actually, it's all about how we react to it. The suggestion here is whatever the change is, even if it carries its own challenges, as change always does, it's best to roll with it. The Star comes after the Tower, or after something, perhaps a difficult period. It comes after to renew, rebuild, restore, hope, faith, and optimism that the path you're walking is indeed the right one, doing what is in front of you to do, and Spirit's right there with you. We have the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups. It looks like you have a person, people around you to help you, to support you, to love you, and to celebrate with you as well. All right. Any final messages, guidance, advice, feedback from Spirit? There's, some pretty strong relationship energy here, and collaboration energy. I mean, we have the Lovers, which speaks of partnership, romantic or otherwise, but very close connection there. We have the Two of Cups, which is our soulmate, kindred spirit, partnership, best friend energy, romantic or otherwise. We have the Three of Cups, which speaks to our friends, our tribe, our community. We have the Three of Pentacles, which speaks of, people coming together and trying to get on the same page, in order to achieve something. So a lot of we energy, lovely we energy in here. All right. Any final messages, guidance, and advice? It feels like partnerships, the connections we have with other people are important. Gemini, for you, second half of July. The world. Okay, so it's time for some cycle, some significant chapter to end so that we can begin a new one, a new journey. This is a card of reaching the end of a journey, achievement, fulfillment, and time to move on to something new. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Some of you may be starting off, on a new job, a new or a set of new practical patterns. Some of you may be beginning to build or rebuild financial and material wealth and independence. Judgment and the Eight of Cups. Significant choices and decisions made that could change your life. And, this is about walking away from things that aren't in alignment with our true core values, right? With being straight, doing, not compromising, not over compromising ourselves, right? It's making a decision to leave behind something that either has run its course or has stopped working for you, Gemini. I almost said Libra because there's kind of a strong correlation here. And this is a significant decision, and we're accountable for our decisions. And this is about taking responsibility for the decisions we make, because even doing nothing is a decision too. Nine of Swords, Spirit's asking you here not to overthink it, not to start future tripping on a future which hasn't played out yet with like the worst possible negative things that could happen, right? This is overthinking about it, thinking about it obsessively, which can cause fear and panic and kind of paralyze us into inaction, right? The whole point here is to move forward, to accept and gather the help and resources and support that you need, and move forward in this. Don't try and negatively overthink it. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Gemini, those are your messages for the second half of July 2025. For those of you for whom they hit home and resonated, I hope they were helpful. If you would like to take a deeper look at something going on in your own personal life, or you like the reading style, if you're interested in that personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video below to see that information as well. I would be delighted to hear from you. I will see you all in a little while. Be safe, be well, always be blessed. I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.